where our body is. Welcome, welcome to this Goddess Circle. We are starting with some grounding down. So you just ground down by becoming aware of where your body is. Just notice those parts of your body that are connected to the surface beneath you. Notice those parts touching the surface, and then imagine that you have these roots growing out of the coccyx of your spine, out of the roots of your soles of your feet. And then with every breath, bring them further and further down and down to the earth. Breathe, sisters, take full breaths. Imagine bringing in all this grounding energy, the electromagnetic force field of the earth. So healing. Oh, release with a couple of sighs. Come on, make a sound. Take a full breath in. And release with a sound and sigh. One more. Take a deep breath in. And release with a sigh. Well done. Noticing how those roots are connecting us all to the core of the earth. Now we're on a planet spinning through space at a tremendous speed, and yet we are safe. So maybe place your hand on your heart and just say, I am safe. And say it in your own voice so that your brain hears it. I am safe. Ich bin sicher. I can't do it in Italian. I'm so sorry. I am safe. And how does that feel when you notice safety? So, even in moments of unsafety, even in moments of insecurity, there is a part of us that is always safe. And that part of us is right here in our heart. So I'm going to turn the spotlight on myself for now so you know where we are. There we are. Place your hand on your heart and know that in your heart, in all of our hearts, we have this sacred chamber. And for today's circle, I would like to guide us all into that sacred chamber. I've been doing a lot of sessions these couple of days, doing personal healing sessions with people, guiding groups in ceremony. And the place that I like to start out in is right here, because I hope you know that your heart is a way more powerful transmitter and receiver of energy than your brain is. Okay, so both are powerful, but this one here, it beats the brain by many, many times, not only electrically, but also electromagnetically. You can measure these things, right? This is not just a belief, it is so. So when we are in our hearts, when we are connected to that core essence of who we are, that's the place we want to make decisions in. That's the place that we want to commune with others in. I just posted my social post for today saying that when we commune from our hearts, and we come into our hearts and commune from that space, healing happens naturally. It happens throughout all dimensions and realities because we're allowing that power of love to be our medicine. We are choosing love consciously. And when we choose love consciously, who is the very first being that this love pours into? Ourselves, right? So when we pour that love into ourselves, we truly become that vessel of love. And then love it's a verb. It's a state of being. It doesn't really matter then what you're doing, what job you have, or what, I don't know, grand mission you have defined for yourself. Once you choose love, that love will be the guiding force. And we know that love is the highest frequency, and love is that heals everything in an instant. The only thing that's stopping us from healing, from being whole, is parts of ourselves. It's sabotage, and it's that part of the ego that is just scared. Because remember, ego loves control. Ego wants to know. Ego is scared of loss. Ego is scared of rejection. Ego is scared of abandonment, of humiliation, and all those things, right? And when that fear comes in, and as in the Goddess Retreat, remember we had Dr. Mark coming in, and he was giving us those 3 signs of when the darkness has got hold of us. And darkness is just another word for not love. So when we're not in that state of love, we will notice 3 things. We will notice that our negative our conversation inside of our mind has gone negative. So we'll have a negative internal conversation. We will notice a feeling of discouragement. And discouragement, think of the word courage, comes from the word cœur, heart, right? So we're no longer in the space of our hearts. And then what we will do is we will start judging. We will start judging ourselves. We will judge others. And then we've completed all those 3 signs of darkness having hold of us. But here's the thing. The only thing it takes to shift that is to become aware. Become aware of what is going on. Where are you right now? And with that awareness, the shifts already start happening. So for today's little process that we're going to do, I'm inviting you to visit that sacred chamber of your heart. I call it a sanctuary. And that sacred chamber, I discovered the first time, where I was able to access consciously the first time, when I was doing my training in sacred geometry. And I was in Dresden in Germany, taking part in this course. And a lot of the work that we were doing in the 5 days was to get us ready for the state of being guided into that chamber of our hearts. And once we accessed the chamber of our hearts, we activated the light beams in our heads. And there are these beautiful light connections that come out of the sides of our heads, out of the front and back of our heads, and out of all parts of us that become like this transmitter, receiver and of energy. So that's what we're going to do. And all you need to do is get into a really relaxed position. So you can do this meditation sitting up, or you could be lying down. If you fall asleep in this little relaxation, that is fine too. As we are recording this, you're going to be able to go back and back into this meditation and keep training your brain and your body to just drop into that space. So a lot of this process is more about allowing and surrendering rather than actively doing something. Okay, so get into a really good space and get comfortable. Get as comfortable as you can right now, noticing how your spine and your neck are straight. So make sure your spine and neck are straight so that all the energy centers in our bodies can be aligned with the flow of our breath, with that divine energy that we're bringing in and flowing through us all the time. And then if you're in a good space, go ahead and close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, it is a sign for your body, mind, and heart to just relax. Close your eyes and now roll them up as if you're looking through the crown of your head. Keep them rolled up there and then say silently inside of yourself, even if I don't know how to access the chamber of my heart and the essence of love that I am, all I do know is it is so now, and I am fulfilled. I delete all that could stop me. And I download everything I need to do so now with grace, ease, and joy. Thank you. So it is, so it shall be, or something even better. One more breath. And then relax and release. Relax your eyes. Relax your face. Relax your mind. Allow all thoughts to become like clouds in the sky, just drifting and floating, noticing the space between the clouds. At the count of 3, you are so relaxed that it's easy for you to take your awareness out of your body and start drifting and floating to a beautiful place in nature. 1, take a full breath in and hold. 2, release and relax, start drifting and floating. Getting closer and closer to that safe, magical place in nature. And 3, be there now. Imagine being in this place in nature that feels you and fills you with a sense of serenity and peace. Noticing the sounds around you. Every sound is helping you relax deeper and deeper. Notice the sights and the images around you, the colors. Imagining the most healing, nurturing color flowing straight into the space of your heart, softening your heart, allowing every breath that you take to become nurturing and expansive. As you begin to feel that essence of love within you, noticing all your surroundings. And as you notice this place in nature, find a place where you can lay your body down. Maybe it's under a tree, maybe it's by a body of water. And as you lie your body on this ground, you lay down and you notice how all parts of your body are connecting to the sacred earth beneath you. Taking deep, gentle, full breaths, you allow your body to sink into the ground beneath you. Dissolving all limits or boundaries, just becoming one with the sacred place. And then notice how you can look up into the blue sky. And you notice these clouds drifting and floating in the sky. And you notice one cloud that seems to be calling your name. Maybe it has a particular shape or a special color that really appeals to you right now. And as you notice this one cloud, you notice you're relaxing deeper and deeper, surrendering to this moment, this precious moment. And at the count of 3, I invite you to drift and float up to this cloud, knowing that the deeper you relax, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you relax. You are always safe. You are guided and protected by your highest self. So just relax. And while you relax, your body is regenerating, rejuvenating, healing itself. So 1, start drifting and floating up and up into that blue sky, allowing that blue healing light for you to release and release all that's no longer serving you. Gently moving up and up to this cloud, your body feels heavier and heavier while your awareness is drifting and floating. And 3, be on that cloud now. Notice how you can snuggle into this cloud and wrap it around you like a cocoon of light. Allowing those light codes and frequencies that serve your highest good to flow into every cell of your body, bringing healing and light to all cells and the space between your cells. Notice how this light is filling up your entire being, reconnecting you to that full potential that you have and are. And as you cuddle into this cloud and receive and allow all these healing frequencies to flow into your heart, you notice how your heart space is expanding, becoming soft, and all the walls around your heart are melting away with grace and with ease and with joy. As you affirm inside of yourself, I am love. I am eternal. I am infinite. And then relax even deeper and deeper and deeper as you call upon all beings of light that are here to serve your highest good, to surround you with their beautiful energies. Feel those energies inside of you as you notice this golden circle of light around your cloud. All these beings wishing you well, blessing you with their love. Allow yourself to receive that love. Allow it to trickle through you into the space between your cells and right down into your DNA. As you release and release and release any blocks, any sabotage, any attachments, any limiting beliefs, just release. That's right. And then you notice how your cloud is starting to move gently, drifting and floating, surrounded by the love of these light beings. And you're getting ready to move through the portal that allows you to gently drop into the sacred chamber of your heart. 1, notice that red light ahead of you. Notice that prism of rainbow colors, like this bubble of rainbow light as you are getting closer and closer to that red zone, drifting and floating into that red light, drawing that light into the base of your spine, into your first energy center, allowing you to feel safe at all times. And then drifting and floating into the orange zone, feeling that creativity and passion for life, awakening within you in your second chakra, allowing yourself to feel pleasure, to give pleasure, to receive pleasure, and to be one with that creative power within you. Allowing yourself to drift now into a yellow sunlight. Imagine this warm yellow sunlight and dissolving into this yellow light as you feel the power of the creator, the creatrix within you. That power that comes from love and not from force. As you owning that power, owning the responsibility for your life, owning all parts of you, you notice you're drifting and floating into the green zone now, the space of your heart. Allowing green light to flow into your heart so that you can forgive and release, forgive and release. Claim your power back, giving others their power back, claiming your freedom back, and giving others their freedom back. Allowing the past to be in the past, forgiving and being forgiven, allows you to connect by love and by love alone. So in this green zone now, imagine all your beings of light joining you in a healing circle of light. As you forgive and release, knowing that you are creating space, clearing your heart of any stickiness, of any pain. Allow all emotions to simply flow through you with your breath. As you drift and float into the blue zone now, noticing crystal clear blue light flowing straight into your 5th energy center, allowing you to be the full expression of love and light at all times, allowing you to release any vows and promises you once made that no longer serve your highest good. And then drifting and floating into the ultraviolet zone, moving higher and higher up in frequencies, allowing ultraviolet light to flow into your pineal gland, activating your divine receiver and sender of energy, the seat of your intuition. So you always know what you need to know when you need to know it. Yes, you do. And now drift and float up and up into the golden zone, surrendering to that golden sparkling light, allowing that golden light to come right down to the level of your DNA, to open up your DNA, to release, to release, to release, and draw in all the skills and talents and resources you need that serve your highest good and your mission in life. And as you imagine bathing in this ocean of golden light, you notice that you are in this dome of light. Imagine this beautiful dome of energy. And now drift and float into the center of this dome. And in the center, you will find this infinity sign. Step right into the center of the infinity line. And as you align with that infinity, you notice that you are starting to drift and float down, down from your mind, down and down into your brain, into your face, taking your awareness on that wonderful journey from the mind into the heart, allowing your ego to just rest. It can always be present, but it's no longer in charge. Drifting down and down into your neck, noticing how your throat chakra is opening. You drift to that blue light, coming down and down into your chest. Noticing the green light now, that green light that's surrounding your heart. And allow yourself to drift into that vortex of energy around your heart, spinning and spinning around, just allowing yourself to go with that flow of love all around your heart. And as you make that commitment to choose love, you notice yourself dropping into the vortex, just surrendering, allowing this process to happen. And now drop in to the center. Take one full breath and hold. And as you release, you drift and float into the sacred chamber of your heart. Now. And as you're now in the center of your heart, just feel the energy within you and all around you. Notice that sense of peace and gratitude, that you are now connected to that love that you are. Just feel it. And then notice your surroundings. Notice this sacred chamber. Notice the floor beneath you. Notice the walls around you. Become aware of the colors, the feelings, the sensations, the word that is coming to your mind right now. And allow that word to just be with you. What is your word right now? Say it softly to yourself. And allow the frequencies of that word to open up the sacred chamber of your heart and bring light. Ask for light. And as you ask for that light, you notice how this whole chamber is glowing with light. It allows you to see all around you. Notice, are there any other beings there with you in this chamber? Any inner children, any guides or helpers, any parts of you that would like to be seen? Allow them just to be there as you notice what you notice. And as you notice all that you notice, allow the messages of your heart to now bubble up inside of you. As you ask the question, what is the most loving thing that I can do for myself right now? What if you knew? If you do know, what is the most loving thing I can do for myself now? And then again, notice what bubbles up. Is it a feeling? Is it a sign? Is it a word? Is it a message? Is it a sound? What is it right now? Allow it to just come into you and smile as you say, thank you, my heart, for telling me what is the most important thing right now. And as you step into communion with your heart, notice how you're receiving flashes of insight from resources and skills and talents of past lives, of ancestral epigenetic information. Just allow yourself to receive, no matter whether it makes sense or not. You're trusting. You have unshakable faith in love, in the power of your heart to manifest all your heart's desires in the most loving and graceful and easeful way. That's right. So let's take a moment to thank our hearts for guiding us through all the experience we've had so far and for all the ones that are yet to come. May we always feel safe. May we always feel healthy. May we always feel happy. And may we always live life with ease. Thank you, heart. Thank you for pumping oxygen and nutrients and life force throughout my whole being, every day in every way. Thank you, heart, for the strength and the courage that you have, for that power that you hold within, and that I am now releasing into this world as I give myself permission to be that love that I am, a full expression of that love in all ways. Give yourself that permission. And then notice the flashes and insights and the information that are coming to you as you ponder on what it would look like, sound like, and feel like to be that expression of love at all times. And then you notice the ripple effects of that love. How by you tuning into that love, you are inspiring others to do the same. Uplifting, amplifying that love all around you. So now let's take 5 connected full breaths, just flowing with that love and surrendering to it. A deep, full breath in and out. I know I am breathing in. I know I am breathing out. My body and mind are calm. I smile. I know this is the present moment. I know this is a precious moment. Yes, you are worthy of all that love. You so deserve to live a life filled with love. Acknowledge that for yourself as you affirm deep inside of your core, I am worthy. And I am ready to receive and to give that love fully. I am ready now to step into that power of love that I am. Yes, that's right. This is your moment. You are choosing love. And as you choose that love, you become aware of that space in your sacred chamber. And you notice how it is being flooded with light. Crystalline light coming from all dimensions and realities, blessing your decision to be that light. Your job is not to spread light, it's to be light. And you are that light. Notice how all light bodies are being activated, cleansed and cleared and realigned with their divine blueprint. A blueprint for a healthy, happy, long, successful, joyful, peaceful and abundant life. And as you draw in all that light and allow it to flow through your being freely, you notice how all versions of you throughout all dimensions and realities are receiving an upgrade now. Say yes to that upgrade. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And now bless the space around your heart. Promising to yourself that you will return back into this space. And you will reconnect and reconnect to this love every day more and more until you are that full-time blessing that you are. And your unconscious mind and all parts of you know that. So enjoy a few more deep breaths, integrating all that serves your highest good. allowing that healing to come back into your body, back into this present moment in time. Blessing and thanking all your helpers, knowing that every day, more and more in every way, you are that love. Until you wake up in the morning with a smile on your face, feeling enthusiastic about the day ahead. Knowing that wherever you go, whatever you do, you are that full-time blessing, you are love. And then every night as you go to sleep, you feel thankful for another day. You sleep deeply and you wake up in the morning again, feeling better and better every day in every way. So in a moment, I'm going to be counting from 3 to 1. And at 1, you're fully back in your body, fully aware of your surroundings, feeling wonderful. 3, take a full breath in, integrating all that learning, all the wisdom, all the healing. 2, taking a full breath in, allowing the energy in your body to settle a little faster, moving your fingers and your toes. 1, be back in the here and now, feeling wonderful. Open your eyes, maybe stretch up and say, yes, 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 I rock, I've got this, I'm amazing, I'm so much love, all that light in me, yes, yes, yes. Okay, and then please tell me how you're feeling. What's happened to the state that you were in? Where are you now? What shifts did you notice? Any information that you would like to share? Write it down for yourself at the very least. A word, what are you bringing back? What are you bringing back? Just tune into that word or color or symbol. What are you bringing back? And then do let us know. Yay, let's see, where are we now? Peace, Marielle is bringing peace back. Excellent. I'm going to drink a glass of water. I invite you to do the same. Claudia's bringing love and trust back. Lisa's also got the trust going on. Beautiful. For me, I'm bringing back serenity. Blessings, Nicole is bringing back. Good. So note down whatever you're bringing back, because that is a resource, that is information. More peace, Luana is opening up. That's beautiful. More peace from Stephanie. Trust and love from Danielle. Ooh, do you feel it all coming in as we're just mentioning these words? Caroline has gone from a 6 in joy to an 8 in joy. Amazing work. Wonderful. Good job. Good job. Tap your own shoulder and give yourself a body hug. So we can actually produce oxytocin in our bodies when we touch ourselves. So Sitske is bringing some kind of energy, or she has some kind of energy in her head. Lovely. Accept it. Embrace it. Say, ooh, we feel energy. I feel so happy. Caroline is saying, and as we stroke down the upper arms, right? Let's feel that love for ourselves. Let's connect to that self-love and promise ourselves to do this every day in every way. And squeeze your upper arms, really getting back into your body. Lisa's saying she feels much more relaxed and trustful. Yes, we have trust in ourselves. Okay, so any questions? Anything you would like to know? My advice to you for today and for all coming days is to just keep connecting back into that sacred chamber. No matter how clear or unclear it was, no matter whether you felt a lot or nothing at all, keep setting the intention like we do at the beginning when we set the crystalline command. So you roll up your eyes and you say, even if I don't know how to access the space of my heart, even if I don't know how to be that love that I am, all I do know is it is so now. I delete all that could stop me, and I download everything I need to do so now with grace, ease, and joy. Thank you. So it is, so it shall be, or something even better. And once you've set your intention like that, you will notice that you'll find it easier to relax quicker and quicker and go deeper and deeper. And that's part of what we're doing here, is we're training ourselves to relax. And wouldn't you agree that most of us need to chill the F out a bit more? because when we're in a relaxed brain state, we're automatically more connected to our heart. So then it just takes our awareness to drop into that space again. And when I was guiding us into that space, I like connecting to that vortex first. So just to become aware of that energy that's constantly circling the heart and then flowing with it, and then you'll notice you're in there. The more often you do that, the more natural it will become for you to be in that space, because that's where we should be. And then you'll notice anytime you're not in that space, you'll have a very quick anchor. So that's your word or the color that you got or the symbol that you got to reconnect. So that's a way that you can train yourself. And Caroline is saying, it's amazing, my tight neck and shoulder are almost gone, right? That's a tension you're releasing. So this release really happens also on a somatic level. And when we allow our brains and our hearts to relax and to go into that space, our whole nervous system gets an upgrade. So this is really powerful work, sisters, that I encourage you to do, because we must be connected to our hearts. That's when we'll have that most easeful and graceful life that we so deserve. You're so welcome. Thank you to you. Any other questions? Let's see, is there anything here? Looks good. And remember, you can always go back to this and make it your daily practice. Yeah? Okay. So the next goddess circle for all English speakers is, Dawn is going to be back again. And we are also going to be inviting more and more guest speakers in. So I'd like you to know that these golden goddess circles are about us all. This is all for one and one for all. I'm just the vessel, the host to gather. I'm just offering the space for all of us. And I want to, especially after the Golden Goddess Retreat, which we just had in Salzburg, I really want to invite you to step it up and show up and share what you have. So this is not all about me. I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be about us. And I know that in our circle now, we're over 1,000 women worldwide, counting and constantly growing. There's so much wisdom. And that wisdom of us women and that wisdom reconnecting, you know, when we're connected in our heart space and that healing happens, we're all accessing wisdom from past lives, from other dimensions and realities that allow that divine feminine energy to come back on this planet and to grow and to bring peace and harmony and uplift us all. That's what we're about. So if you feel the calling and what I've just said now really kind of touches you, and you know that you have so much to share than you've maybe been sharing, do send me an email and tell me, hey, Joy, I'm an expert in this, so I'm really good at that. I have this and this that I would love to share with the sisters. And then we can plan that, right? And then you could come on a goddess call like this, and together we'll teach together. You give your gift to others, because I think we've all spent enough time of showing up with a kind of dim light, with trying to please other people or make sure that what we're saying won't rattle the feathers of other people. But that's over. We've left Pisces. We're now in Aquarius. And the only way we're all going to rise if we start sharing the wisdom. There's no jealousy here. There's no competition. None of us are better than anybody else. We're all just different. So this is my invitation to you to tune into the gift that you have, that you're bringing to this table, and share it with us. And if you'd like to send me an email with a specific gift that you have for the circle, a specific message or a teaching that you would like to bring, send it to me, and then we could discuss a date when you could share that. I'm also going to be inviting more and more experts in. So one of the experts that will be joining us soon is Amber Trueblood. And Amber Trueblood is an amazing lady who helps, especially women and mothers, stay out of the frenetic, frazzled mom mode and step into that serenity of being that mom that's connected and relaxed and rocking life. So yeah, we're also going to be calling in Dr. Glenn Wilcox. He's already promised me, he's a wise medicine man, a doctor of Oriental medicine. He's going to have a talk with us about how to heal with that sexual energy, how to deal with sexual energy, how to amplify that goddess energy within us, where he's coming from the perspective of a medical doctor, someone who's been doing a lot of regenerative medicine, a lot of work with women, helping them move through trauma and dis-ease and stress, especially connected to the second chakra, let's put it that way, right? So he's an expert also in hormones and I really am looking forward to a conversation with him where we can ask our questions. So part of the magic that happened at the Golden Goddess Retreat was really in the truth circle. We had a truth circle with 3 men, and these 3 men were blindfolded and sitting in the middle of our circle, and then us goddesses were around them, and we were able to ask them any question we wanted to ever ask a man. And it was an hour of beautiful connection, of very honest, touching answers. And it really opened up our eyes. And I believe I speak for all of us, because I've had a lot of messages from you goddesses telling me that, wow, I was so able to gain so much from that conversation, to bring it home into my relationships with men. So we're going to have more of that truth speaking here, and also inviting men in, conscious men who are experts in something that we're interested in, to share that with us. So that sharing, I think, is going to be very inspiring and helpful to us. Okay, so that was the announcement for what is to come. And if there are no other questions, I'm going to end this circle a little earlier than we usually do, because I like making the most of time. And time is just a construct, isn't it? Isn't it sometimes that we can have an epic experience that lasts like 3 minutes, and it was the big game changer. And then sometimes it could be 3 hours, and that is what it took to change. So as we all follow divine timing, I like to close a circle when it feels right. So unless there are any other questions, thank you, Nicole, for loving what we're doing here. I suggest, let's imagine we're in a physical circle right now. Thank you, Lisa. She's saying, thank you for being so inspiring and changing my life. We're all changing each other's lives. And I love that we're doing it with such joy. So imagine reaching out your hands, connecting to the heavens above, connecting with your feet to the earth beneath you, allowing all the blessings, all that sacred alchemy that we were able to create, that we keep creating in this Golden Goddess Circle, allow it to just be really tangible to you. Take a couple of breaths, blessing yourself, blessing all our sisterhood, connecting to all the hearts in this gorgeous circle, wishing us all a blessed week ahead. May every day in every way take us closer and closer to that most evolved version of ourselves. May we be patient and kind and stay connected to that love that we are. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sisters. I love you, and I greatly look forward to connecting with you again. Bye-bye.